Hi guys, welcome to the introduction of an interesting Android application which will help you in intuitively learning how to solve a Rubik's Cube. This application is completely free on Google Play Store. Please check the description below for the download link. Okay, without further ado, we'll jump into the details. This app has a main menu from which you can go to many cool subdivisions and gameplay sections. To begin with, if you are an absolute beginner to Rubik's Cube, you can start learning about it by going into the Learn Basics section. Basically, there are 5 essential basics. It's kind of interesting to learn before getting our hands on a Rubik's Cube. Stuffs like what is a Rubik's Cube, what are the available pieces, what are phases, what are layers, standard notations, and algorithms. Let's head back to the main menu and see what else is there. The play button in the main menu takes us to the play mode. Basically, it's a mode where you can shuffle a cube however you want and could start solving and having fun with it straight away if you already know how to solve a Rubik's Cube. In case if you are an absolute beginner, you can learn about the notation involved in a cube just by clicking the notation button on the top left, then clicking on any of the available notations. The cube underneath will rotate based on the pressed notations button. There are also other cool buttons like shuffling a cube, locking a cube's rotation, resetting a cube, and undoing a step, and much more available in this page. As far as cube's rotation is concerned, if you start swiping inside the cube, then the cube's faces or the layers of the cubes can be rotated. But if the swipe is starting outside the cube, then the whole cube will be rotated. The overall functionality of this cube is as simple as that. Let's move back to the main menu and find out more cool stuffs in this application. There are 2 tutorials available in this Android application. One is a FRIDRICH CFOP tutorial and the other is the beginner's tutorial. Let's jump into F12 as it is kind of attractive and quite popular when compared to the other methods. All the cases involved in first 2 layer solving can be found under F12 practice button. We have an intermediate menu to choose any F12 case as per our wish. Let's go into any one of the available F12 cases and see how it looks. It is a mode similar to a play mode, with a cube preset for further solving a particular case. In case if you wonder how to solve a particular case, you can always use the algorithm button placed at the bottom. At any point while solving the cube, if you have done a wrong move, you can always undo it using the undo button at the bottom left. You can switch between cases using the next and the previous buttons available on this page. Let's just solve one case and see how it works. Let's say I'm an absolute beginner. I don't know how exactly I can solve this. I'm just clicking the algorithm button and then see R, T, R, dash. I can either do this by swiping up and then swiping the top layer and then swiping back the rightmost layer, or I can even do it by going to the notations and press R, T, and R prime. You can see this corner of the cube is solved very easily. And if you ever encounter this kind of situation, then you can easily solve this F12 case. Similar to this, we have many other F12 cases set up, and you can go through each one of them and click on algorithm button to get to know how it can be solved. Similar to solving the first 2 layer cases, you can practice and learn all other CFOP steps like OLL, PLL, 2-look OLL, and 2-look PLL. Okay. Let's head back to the main menu and jump into beginner's tutorial and see how it looks. As you can see, this provides a step-by-step approach to learn beginner's method. Steps like how to do white cross, followed by corners and edges, and other steps till you solve your cube using beginner's method. Inside each step, corresponding instructions are available to solve it intuitively. Sometimes it is difficult to learn a complex algorithm at one shot. Here in beginner's method, one algorithm is split into 2 steps, namely setup and insert. There are 2 separate buttons available for setup and insert. Clicking on these buttons will take us to corresponding preset cases which can be solved similar to the F12 cases. Okay. Let's head back and see what else is remaining on our main menu. There is an instruction page which could help in understanding how this app works and other options available in this application. We also have a store button using which the user can remove ads from this application and of course help the developers to grab a cup of coffee. You could support this channel if you wish by using the Patreon link given in the description below. And don't forget to share, like and comment. That's pretty much it. Thanks a lot for watching. Happy cubing!